With the introduction of the Verso's Drafts region as part of the thank you update for Expedition 33, we've gained some new weapons and Pictos that can make Lune the new, true powerhouse of the party. So, how do you assemble this devastating build? Don't worry, we have all the answers you'll need. First and foremost, you want to obtain Lune's new weapon, Esquim. You can get this by destroying the paint cage in the centre of the main sloping hill at the beginning of the Verso's Drafts region, near the entrance to Candyland. Destroy the 3 floating balloon targets nearby and grab the weapon, of course ensuring to equip it afterward. Esquim not only has a very high power level, but also has strong defense and agility benefits, allowing Lune to take more damage and have turns more often. The next things you'll need are a new set of Pictos, conveniently also available in Verso's Drafts. The first is Feint, which you'll obtain by completing Monsieur Frapp's counter challenge near the carousel. Feint has the effect of starting each turn with 4 Barber Papa stacks, but every 5th hit you deal with the skill deals 600% more damage. The second Pictos is Frenzy, which you automatically obtain after defeating the optional Lycornopedes boss, accessible by completing the birthday cake door puzzle and riding the train to reach Lycornopedes station. Frenzy makes it so that each successive skill hit deals 10% more damage. The third and final new Pictos you'll need is Double Third, which you can receive early by defeating the Machina Pied and Barba Sucette enemies, just down the hill behind the open playground expedition flag at the beginning of the region. Double Third makes it so that every 3rd hit of a skill deals double damage. You can see where this is going. The core of the build is, of course, the Esquim weapon. The level 4 upgrade makes it so that using a skill that doesn't consume stains increases your damage by 20%, though this bonus will reset upon stain consumption. The level 10 upgrade is where things get really interesting though, as performing a base attack converts all current stains into dark stains. And the level 20 upgrade makes it so that with the 4 dark stains active, any skill you use can consume them to deal 300% more damage. Combine this with the 600% more damage from the 5th hit onwards granted by the Feint Pictos, the double damage boost from Double Third, and the incremental damage increases from Frenzy, and Lune's damage potential can spiral rapidly. Lumina selections are more often than not overkill with this build, but anything that bolsters damage is obviously the way to go here, whether that's at Death's Door coupled with the One, or more general damage boosters like Glass Cannon, Immaculate, Inverted Affinity, and more. There are, however, a few that have to be in the build for this to work. These are Painted Power and Cheetah. You'll automatically obtain the Painted Power Pictos after defeating the Paintress at the end of Act 2, and you can obtain the Cheetah Pictos by defeating Sprong, the world boss located northwest of Stone Wave Cliffs Cave on the world map. It's also a good idea, though technically not essential, to have CL as an active party member alongside Lune before entering any fight. Doing so, you'll want to have at least the Cheetah Lumina also applied to CL, and the reason will become clear in just a second. So, you're in combat and facing off against a foe big or small. What do? Well, you'll want to kick off with casting Elemental Trick as Lune. This skill generates stains for each of the 4 hits that are critical hits. Hopefully you've scaled Lune in a way that makes this as likely as possible, if not outright guaranteed. With the 4 random stains generated, the Cheetah Pictos immediately lets Lune take a second turn, during which you'll want to perform a regular base attack. Thanks to Esquim, this converts the 4 stains generated with Elemental Trick into dark stains. Now going to CL's turn, the most optimal method to maximize the damage potential of the build is to use her first turn to cast Fortune's Fury on Lune. This will make her deal double damage for 1 turn. You can then use CL's second turn to cast Intervention on Lune, making Lune play immediately while also gaining 4 AP. Now it's time to nuke your opponent. Use any skill that has over 5 hits to destroy your enemies, the best of which being Lightning Dance. Though the first 4 hits will only deal 1 damage each because of the Barber Papa stacks from the Feint Pictos, as soon as the 5th hit of Lightning Dance connects, it's basically game over. You can now look forward to completely melting almost any enemy in the game, including Simon and other late game bosses. And that is the most potent Lune build that we've managed to find in Expedition 33. For a full breakdown of all the new content included in the thank you update and everything else, you're already in the right place. IGN.